She thought she was untouchable, but last night, that fantasy came crashing down. In front of cameras, flashing lights, and a crowd that did not come to play, Remy Ma, rapper, reality TV royalty, and let's be honest, a walking headline, was hauled out in handcuffs after Claressa Shields reportedly filed criminal charges against her. And y'all, the way they dragged Remy out of the BET Awards after party? Even the security guards looked nervous. What really happened backstage? Why was Remy screaming, "I didn't touch her," while being thrown into the back of a black SUV? And most importantly, what did Claressa say that pushed this all the way into felony territory? Rumors say there's surveillance footage, a missing wig, and a secret witness from Papoose' own entourage. Oh yeah, this isn't just drama. This is a full-blown celebrity crime scene. So buckle up, because what started as a petty love triangle just turned into a criminal investigation. And trust us, this time, Remy Ma ain't rapping her way out of it. Let's get into the dirt. The BET Awards were supposed to be a night of black excellence, but instead, it turned into a full-blown crime scene. Let's set the scene. The red carpet had just wrapped. Paparazzi were packing up. Inside the VIP lounge of the BET Afterparty, drinks were flowing, laughter echoed off the velvet walls, and all seemed well until Claressa Shields walked in. And let's be real, Claressa didn't come to party. She came with security, receipts, and rage. Insiders say Claressa had just finished a press run where she publicly addressed Papoose, Remy Ma's longtime husband, as her partner in purpose. Bold, right? But it gets worse. Right before the BET Afterparty, she allegedly received a DM from an anonymous page showing Remy Ma threatening her in the green room during rehearsals. We'll come back to that leaked message later, because that might be the very thing that led Claressa to file official charges against Remy that same night. But what really happened behind those closed VIP doors? According to 3 eyewitnesses, including a makeup artist, a dancer, and someone claiming to be Lil Mecca's weed carrier, Remy Ma allegedly confronted Claressa with a full drink in hand. Not just any drink. It was dark, messy, and left a stain so strong it's now trending as the BET Blood Orange Splash. Remy said something like, "Keep your hands off my man or I'll put you back in a boxing ring without gloves," the dancer told an anonymous gossip blog. Claressa didn't even flinch. She just smirked, pulled out her phone, and started recording. Boom. The trap was set. This wasn't just an argument. This was a setup, and Remy walked straight into it wearing heels and a grudge. Moments later, a security guard was seen waving to a group of plainclothes LAPD officers. Within minutes, Remy Ma was escorted out of the building in cuffs while shouting, "This is harassment. This is a setup. I didn't lay a finger on her." But here's where it gets even crazier. Everyone remembers when Papoose and Claressa were first spotted together last year at a youth boxing fundraiser in Atlanta. Back then, it looked innocent, 2 public figures doing good in the community. But blogs immediately picked up on the chemistry. In one now viral video, Claressa is seen feeding Papoose a mini cupcake, whispering something that made him blush and look away. Fans joked about it. Memes were made. But Remy? She was silent. And if you know anything about Remy Ma, silence is her loudest warning. Fast forward 6 months. Claressa pops up courtside with Papoose at a Knicks game. Still just friends, right? Then came the infamous Shields in the Sheets tweet, where Claressa replied to a fan asking what she brings to the table with, "I built the damn table. Ask Papoose." No mention of Remy. No respect. Just straight shots. Still, Remy kept it quiet. Until last night. Because last night, she allegedly did what the streets had been warning about for months. She finally snapped. Within an hour of the arrest, a blurry 13-second video was leaked to an anonymous Reddit thread and quickly reposted on Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube Shorts. The clip, shot from behind a champagne tower, shows Remy lunging toward Claressa, glass raised, as Claressa yells, "Try it. You're gonna go viral again, reminisce." Right after that, screams. Glass shattering. Remy's security trying to hold her back. Then, the moment that broke the internet, Remy Ma, in a full designer gown, being dragged out in cuffs while shouting, "Y'all believe this fraud over me? She's been chasing my man for a year." The crowd? Silent. Cameras? Rolling. The internet? In flames. And just when you thought it couldn't get messy, where was Papoose? According to verified reports, he was spotted leaving in a black Escalade with Claressa exactly 5 minutes before the arrest went down. Yeah, let that sink in. Not only did he not defend Remy, not only did he not stay behind for questioning, He allegedly left with the woman who pressed charges against his wife. And the betrayal didn't stop there. One fan caught a Snapchat story that appears to show Pap smiling next to Claressa in the back seat of the SUV. The caption? "Sometimes you gotta let the storm pass to see the rainbow." So while Remy's being fingerprinted in downtown L.A., Papoose is out here writing haikus with his side chick. Disrespectful? Absolutely. Shocking? Maybe not. Because folks have been saying for months, this love triangle was bound to blow. And last night it did. And still, not a single peep from Ray's team. No statement, no denial, just silence. Except, one thing did break the quiet. A blurry screenshot of what appears to be a private group chat between Ray's hairstylist, her former assistant, and a burner account that fans believe belongs to her cousin. The message? She gonna air everything out. If they want to play dirty, she got footage too. And just like that, the saga took another turn. Because now, people are wondering, what does Remy have? What receipts is she holding? And will she release them before it's too late? All signs point to one thing. This isn't just a scandal. This is a war. And it's far from over. Part 3 picks up with the leaks, the revenge, and what insiders are calling Remy Ma's final strike. They said Remy Ma was finished. But if you've been following her career, you already know one thing. She doesn't go down without swinging. And this time, she might just swing hard enough to take the whole game with her. Because 48 hours after her arrest, something wild happened. An anonymous page popped up on Instagram. Username @TheTruthRemover. And in less than 1 hour, it gained over 100K followers. Why? Because the first post was a muted screen recording of what looks like Claressa Shields backstage at the BET Awards, arguing with someone off camera. And no, it wasn't Remy. Fans who analyzed the clip frame by frame believe it was Papoose, his voice, his watch, his posture. And if the body language is any indication, it wasn't a friendly conversation. In fact, at one point, Claressa seems to shout, "Don't act brand new. You said you'd handle her." That one line sent the internet into full meltdown. What did she mean? Was this planned? Was Papoose involved in baiting Remy Ma into self-destruction? Or worse, did Claressa and Papoose orchestrate this together? The plot thickened when a second post went live. This time, it was a cropped voicemail allegedly from Claressa herself saying, "If she puts hands on me, it's over for her. Cameras are always rolling. Let her play herself." And just like that, the narrative began to shift. Suddenly, fans weren't so sure anymore. Was Remy Ma the aggressor, or the baited target in a highly image-tarnishing setup? The blogs ate it up. Podcast hosts started dissecting every frame. Even verified journalists began to question how Claressa's legal team was able to file charges so quickly, almost as if they had everything prepared in advance. And now, Ray's team is reportedly ready to retaliate, with receipts. One alleged insider leaked to a gossip forum that Remy's cousin, the same one from the burner group chat, has video and audio of Pap sneaking out to meet Claressa in multiple cities over the past year. All while Remy was handling business and thinking they were rebuilding their marriage. Even more shocking? The leak claims Remy has proof that Claressa made multiple fake accounts to comment negative things on Remy's posts, and even allegedly paid a small blogger $3,000 to push stories about Remy being washed, insecure, and old news. So now, it's no longer about one glass raised at a party. This is about reputation warfare, emotional sabotage, and the long game. And Remy? She's getting ready to play chess. Her team hasn't dropped the footage, not yet. But 3 Instagram fan pages and 2 YouTubers claim to have seen it privately. And what they're describing sounds explosive. One creator posted, "If what I saw gets out, Claressa might be the one facing charges. The timeline don't add up, and the narrative y'all been fed? It's looking real curated." That same day, Ray's PR team quietly updated her bio on all socials to read, "The truth will always outlast the lie." No explanation. No caption. Just vibes and war drums. Meanwhile, what's Papoose doing? Still radio silent. But one curious move made headlines. He unfollowed both Remy Ma and Claressa Shields on Instagram. Now, that might seem small, but in celebrity circles, that's basically a ceasefire via social media. And the timing? Impeccable. He unfollowed them the exact hour the anonymous account started posting. So now, the real question is Papoose finally done with both women? Or is this all just an act? A PR move to distance himself from the mess he helped create? Let's not forget, Papoose has been painting himself as the good guy for years. The loyal husband, the moral compass, the man who held Remy down through prison, through loss, through controversy. But if these leaked tapes are real, he may have been the villain in disguise all along. And now, Clarissa's camp is feeling the heat. A source close to her management allegedly told Hip Hop Unfiltered, "We weren't expecting this much backlash. The arrest was supposed to protect her. Now people are accusing her of being manipulative and strategic. It's spinning out of control." Even some of Clarissa's brand partners are starting to pull away. A sports drink company that was in talks for a major summer campaign just postponed indefinitely. One athletic apparel brand quietly archived a photo shoot from their IG page that featured Claressa in their upcoming line. No public statements, just slow, calculated distancing. And then the final nail. An alleged copy of the original police complaint was leaked. And it shows something shocking. Claressa never claimed Remy hit her. She stated verbal threats, aggressive posture, and emotional distress. That's it. No physical contact. No assault. So why was Remy dragged out in cuffs like she threw a punch? According to a former NYPD officer now working L.A. events, high-profile people in high-profile spaces always lead to overreactions. If someone yells, "I feel unsafe," in that environment, they're getting separated, even if it means arresting someone just for the optics. And that right there might be the entire case. Was Remy arrested for what she did, or for what it looked like she might do? Regardless, the damage is done. Remy Ma now faces weeks, if not months, of legal drama, brand loss, and internet chaos. Claressa is being rebranded as either a cunning mastermind or a misused victim, depending on which side of TikTok you're on. And Papoose? Well, some say he's just watching the kingdom burn from the comfort of a hotel suite in Miami. But one thing's for sure, this isn't over. Remy has footage. Claressa has legal firepower. Papoose has secrets he's not ready to share. And the world is watching. Because in a culture obsessed with betrayal, power moves, and leaked receipts, this story has all the ingredients of a legend. But only one woman will come out of this standing tall. Coming up next, we'll ask the questions everyone's afraid to say out loud. Is Remy being targeted? Is Claressa playing the long game? And did Papoose orchestrate the whole scandal to free himself from both? Keep watching, because the full truth might be darker than all three of them combined. So now that the dust has settled, and by dust, we mean glass shards, legal threats, and career shrapnel, the question isn't who's telling the truth. The question is, who's about to lose everything first? Was Remy really just a ticking time bomb that finally exploded? Or was she pushed, prodded, and plotted against by a woman who knows exactly how to weaponize the court of public opinion? And what about Papoose? Is he the silent puppet master behind the entire scandal, or just a confused man caught between two queens playing a game of vengeance? We may never get the full story from them, but here's what we do know. We've only seen Act 1. And if there's anything this industry loves more than betrayal, it's the sequel.